Hi guys, I don't know if Prime Minister Rishi Sunak watches Question Time, but if he does, I believe the Home Secretary Suella Braverman is on thin ice. So like the previous week, the makeup of the audience was carefully selected. Last week they invited only people who voted Leave in 2016. This week they welcomed a majority who voted Tory at the last general election, and the question was simple: do you support the Rwanda scheme? And the response was deafening. Have a listen.
Ask, is there anyone here who supports the Rwanda policy and who wants to speak up? Because we have a lot of Conservative voters here in the audience. Yes, the man at the back with it. Let's just get a microphone to you.
Are you suggesting that France is unsafe?
Okay, hang on. I'm just asking. If there's no one here, then let's recognise that fact. Is there anyone here who supports the Rwanda policy? Yes, the man here. You do support it at the back. I don't want to take words from your mouth. Okay, let's hear from the man in the glasses here.
I don't support the Rwanda policy as much, but I do agree with the guy when he says these people get into small boats. They've crossed several safe countries to get to France. Why do they not stay in other countries? There is no need to get into a small boat and risk your life.
Okay, but just so I'm clear, because we're very careful how we select our audiences here, and I'm not trying to overstate the importance. This is not a YouGov poll. But what I'm seeing here is that even though we have more people who voted Conservative than for any other single party here, is there anyone here who supports sending people to Rwanda?
Good on you.
I feel sorry for the host, but I think I feel a little more sorry, or maybe not, for Rishi Sunak. You know, this is a policy that he was hoping would be popular with the British people. Suella Braverman, the Home Secretary, has been banging on for some time about how this is the will of the British people. This is what the British people want. And it's blown up in her face. And I think we're going to get to the stage where it could happen very soon, or it could happen later on. But I think at some stage, Rishi Sunak is going to get tired of Suella Braverman, and he'll use something like this as an excuse to get rid of her. He may not be very public about it, but this is an opportunity. This has been rejected by the courts. It's been ruled unlawful. It's going nowhere, or at least it's going nowhere for some time. And what purpose does she serve? What purpose does her and her policy serve? The policy is a failure, and that's all she really has. Stop the boats, the Rwanda policy, the illegal immigration bill, which is getting bogged down in the House of Lords. So I think we're getting to a stage where he will cut her loose, because she has a problem also for him, because she wants to replace him, and she has a lot of support within the Conservative Party. But I think this Rwanda policy, and you have, my God, you have a Question Time audience which is packed with Tories, and nobody apart from maybe two guys. Well, they didn't actually say they supported it. Maybe I'm going out on a limb there, but nobody supports this policy. Question Time audience packed with Tories, and nobody put up their hand and said, yeah, I support this policy. So where does Rishi Sunak go from here? I think this policy will be dropped quietly. But then the next question is, what is the purpose of Suella Braverman? Now, he may have a reshuffle and put her into some other position. That could be one way of dealing with it. Or he could drop her altogether. But it's embarrassing. Extremely embarrassing. Embarrassing for Suella Braverman and embarrassing for Rishi Sunak. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.